My ladies, make way for the Patriot Honor Flight veterans from Albany, New York. Veterans from World War II, Korea, and Vietnam.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
My name is Louise McRoberts. I enlisted in the Army on October 14, 1945. I was at Camp Shanks waiting to be sent overseas when they had the Battle of the Bulge, when Patton's troops went in there. The older I got, the more I thought about what happened to all those boys. Did they make it or did they not make it? And you think when you look at the memorial and you see 440,000 men just there and women that lost their lives, and you think, why?
This is the one where they're looking at the front, they're looking at this one.
The picture's the third one right
The
there.
third one in the back.
The third soldier up there, his name is Franklin Sousley, comes from Elizaville, Kentucky, and my husband went to school with him. He was a lifelong friend.
I think it's a wonderful, wonderful flight because you get to meet people that the veterans that were in the war with you, you know. You could commiserate with them and you could learn a lot from them, you know. One soldier that I was really impressed with was this fellow by the name of Jake. And he went up to Senator Dole and asked him if he remembered him. He said, I was the medic that took care of you when you were wounded. And then he said, Jake, and he said, yes. He remembered him. It made you feel that you're a little bit important.
I'm hopeful, and I will try with best I can with everything I've got to end this battle and to return our sons to their desires. Yet, as long as others will challenge America's security and test the dearness of our beliefs with fire and steel, then we must stand or see the promise of 2 centuries crumble.
My name is Robert Stefanko. I was in the U.S. Army. I was a member of Company C, 6th Battalion, 31st Infantry Regiment, attached to the 9th Infantry Division in Vietnam.
Now, what is that?
It's a list of all the members of my company that were lost while I was in service for my tour. We lost 25 while I was there. Basically, the training that we got was for World War II and Korea. And then when we got to Vietnam, none of that training really was valid because now we were fighting in the guerrilla war. So we virtually had on-the-job training for the first several months that we were there. Put him on a chopper. A lot of the people that we lost over there, I loaded on helicopters. I never really had an opportunity to say goodbye. Yeah, all my guys are in here. After we got out of the field, that's what my fiance sent me the Dear John letter because I forgot her birthday was August 7th. I lost 12 of my buddies. Probably in the last 10 or 15 years, the traveling wall has been here and it close enough where I could go to it if I wanted to, and I haven't been able to bring myself to do it. And then when the Patriot flight came along and I decided to go, I really wanted to. This might be my opportunity to see the wall, and maybe I'll never get another chance to say goodbye. I never had a day like that in my life. It was the first time where I felt like we at least got a little bit of respect coming home from Vietnam, and people thanking us. But the Patriot Flight people, the Patriot Guard riders, all of them, they left no stone unturned. They did everything that they possibly could to see to it that we had a fantastic day, and it was memorable.
On Sunday, June 25th, Communist forces attacked the Republic of Korea. Free nations must be on their guard, more than ever before, against this kind of sneak attack. We are united in detesting communist slavery. We know that the cost of freedom is high, but we are determined to preserve our freedom no matter what the cost.
My name is Peter Emmy. I'm a Korean veteran. I was in service from 1953 to 1955 at the rank of a sergeant. When I went to the memorial, it just gave you a sense of bewilderment. I mean, it was all I could think of was the Roman Empire was so beautiful structurally and what it represented, the symbols and all, and it was very, very well done. And as I say, the word that keeps creeping in is emotion. It was just phenomenal. It pretty much represented the way things were over there in terms of the platoon, and again, everything was bigger than life. It just gave you such a feeling inside. It's indescribable. Not only in that one, but all of them. Just the same sense of camaraderie that you had when you were in service, being with all the other veterans. Just a wonderful experience.
Ready? Ace. Reset. Halt.
I got to be thankful for all the volunteers and the effort they put into it and the sacrifices they make, their personal time. They were so accommodating and so welcomed, and it was just, as I say, everything was perfect. The only thing that's lacking is the lack of knowledge of veterans that an organization like that exists, because since I've been home, I've been talking to fellow vets in terms of, hey, look, get into it. It's a wonderful organization. It was just, again, I keep using the word the emotional. It was just a recognition of what they recognized us, what we did in service. So it was something to behold.
Hello, I'd like to tell you about the Patriot Flight story. Patriot Flight is an organization of all volunteers. It is a federal, non-for-profit 501c3 that was established back in 2008. We take veterans of World War II, Korea, and Vietnam for an all-expense-free trip down to Washington to visit the war memorials. We recognize and remember and honor those veterans for the sacrifices they have made. Patriot Flight is constantly looking for donations and to raise money. As much as they say freedom isn't free, we will help you. If you have fundraisers, let us know. We have pretty extensive website, Facebook, and address book. We enjoy coming out to visit you, and you feel free to contact us if you would like us to attend. Thank you.